Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the life and journey of one of the greatest rappers of all time, Eminem. You know him as Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, or simply, the rap god. But do you really know the story behind the man, the struggles he faced, and how he became a legend? Stick around till the end because this is not just a story about music. This is the story of pain, passion, redemption, and success. Eminem, whose real name is Marshall Bruce Mathers III, was born on October 17, 1972, in St. Joseph, Missouri, and raised in Detroit, Michigan. He never had an easy life. His father left when he was just a baby, and he was raised by his mother, Debbie Mathers, who struggled financially and emotionally. They were always moving, living in poor neighborhoods, and Eminem had a hard time in school. He got bullied a lot, especially because he was one of the only white kids in a mostly black area. But through all that pain and chaos, Eminem found something that gave him peace: rap music. He discovered it when he was just 9 years old. Music quickly became his escape and passion. As a teenager, Eminem started performing in local clubs in Detroit's underground rap scene. He stood out, not only because he was white, but because he could rap faster, harder, and with more emotion than most others. He created an alter ego called Slim Shady, a character who was angry, wild, and unfiltered. This new persona helped him express the darkest parts of his life. In 1996, Eminem released his first album, Infinite. It was a flop. People barely noticed it, and Eminem was still broke, working low-paying jobs and struggling to take care of his daughter, Haley. He even got evicted from his home. But instead of quitting, he doubled down. He released the Slim Shady EP, a raw and edgy collection of songs that caught people's attention. Eminem's life changed in 1997 when his music landed in the hands of Dr. Dre, one of the biggest names in hip-hop. Dre was amazed by Eminem's talent and flew him out to Los Angeles. Without hesitation, he signed him to Aftermath Entertainment. In 1999, Eminem released the Slim Shady LP. It was full of shocking, funny, and dark lyrics that introduced Slim Shady to the world. The album was a hit, selling millions of copies and winning Eminem his first Grammy Award. Songs like My Name Is made him a household name. He had finally made it, but this was just the beginning. In 2000, Eminem dropped the Marshall Mathers LP, an album that took him to a whole new level. It became one of the fastest-selling albums in rap history. Songs like The Real Slim Shady, Stan, and The Way I Am showed the world how deeply personal and powerful his lyrics could be. He called out celebrities, challenged society, and talked about things most rappers were afraid to mention. Eminem became the voice of a generation, especially for those who felt like outsiders. But he also faced huge backlash. Critics said his lyrics were too violent or offensive. Still, he stayed true to himself and continued to grow his fan base. While his career was booming, Eminem's personal life was falling apart. He had a toxic and public relationship with his wife, Kim Scott, which often made headlines. He also had ongoing issues with his mother, who he criticized in many songs. But his love for his daughter Haley remained strong. She became his biggest motivation to keep going. He often said everything he did was for her. Still, the pressures of fame, stress, and personal problems led him down a dark path: drug addiction. He became hooked on prescription pills like Vicodin and sleeping pills, which badly affected his health and career. By 2005, Eminem was struggling. He canceled tours, disappeared from the spotlight, and fans began to worry. In 2007, he nearly died from a drug overdose. That moment became a wake-up call. He decided to turn his life around. He entered rehab, focused on his health, and began writing music again, but this time, from a new place. He was clean, sober, and more focused than ever. He had fought his demons and survived. Now, he was ready to make a comeback. In 2009, Eminem returned with Relapse, followed by Recovery in 2010. Recovery became one of his biggest successes. It showed a new, more mature Eminem. Songs like Not Afraid and Love the Way You Lie, with Rihanna top charts worldwide. People saw a man who had hit rock bottom but came back stronger. He was no longer just Slim Shady. He was a survivor. His lyrics were emotional, deep, and real. He talked about addiction, recovery, and becoming a better father and person. His fans connected with this side of him even more than before. Eminem didn't stop there. He continued releasing hit albums like the Marshall Mathers LP 2, 2013, which included Rap God, a song that showcased his insane speed and lyrical skill. Then came Revival, 2017, a politically charged album that received mixed reviews. Not long after, he surprised everyone with Kamikaze, 2018, a sharp and aggressive album aimed at critics and new age rappers. Then in 2020, he dropped Music to Be Murdered By, a dark and artistic project that once again proved that Eminem still had it. Even after all these years, he remained relevant in a constantly changing music industry. Eminem's list of achievements is incredible. He has sold over 220 million records, making him one of the best-selling artists of all time. He has won 15 Grammy Awards, an Oscar for Lose Yourself, and even been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2022. He's the only rapper who's stayed at the top for more than 2 decades, constantly adapting his style and pushing the boundaries of music. His albums continue to break records. His YouTube videos have billions of views. And he's still filling stadiums around the world. Today, Eminem is more than just a rapper. He's an icon. He changed the rap game. He made it okay to be different. He proved that you don't need to come from money or fame to become a legend. All you need is talent, passion, and heart. He inspired countless other artists and showed that rap can be used to tell real stories. Whether he's rapping about pain, anger, love, or life, his words connect with people from every walk of life. His impact on music and culture will never be forgotten. Despite his fame, Eminem is known for being very private. He rarely does interviews and keeps his personal life out of the media. But he's also known for being generous. Through his Marshall Mathers Foundation, he supports at-risk youth and helps communities in need. He hasn't let fame change who he is. He's still that guy from Detroit who fought for everything he has. Even now, he continues to work hard, drop powerful music, and inspire millions around the world. That's what makes him truly special. Eminem's legacy is huge. He broke down barriers in the music industry. He showed that rap is for everyone, no matter your race or background. He made people laugh, cry, think, and feel. He opened up about real-life struggles in a way no one else had. His journey from trailer parks to global stages is nothing short of incredible. He's proof that you can rise from the bottom, fight your demons, and still come out on top. Eminem didn't just change rap, he changed lives. Eminem's story is not just about music. It's about resilience, growth, and survival. It's about never giving up, no matter how many times life knocks you down. From Slim Shady to Rap God, Eminem's journey is one of the most powerful in music history. And his story isn't over yet. As long as he has a mic in his hand, Eminem will continue to shock, inspire, and amaze the world. If you enjoyed this video and Eminem's powerful journey, make sure to give this video a big like. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories like this. And don't forget to comment below. What's your favorite Eminem song? What do you admire most about him? Thanks for watching, and remember, success is my only option, failure's not. Eminem.